everybody. It is 12:20 on Saturday afternoon, and I'm here at the office. It's snowing outside, and I figured it's a good time as any to do a Facebook Live video. A couple of months ago, I was at an office meeting and was talking with everybody and was saying, we know us. Everybody sees us on Facebook and knows that version of us, and our clients know us and what we can do for them, but no one really knows us, like the real us, and our personalities and our quirks and all those good things and bad things. So I thought it would be neat to do like a video series almost with live videos, so it's raw and live, as uncomfortable as that is for some people. You get to see the real person that way. So I'm the guinea pig because I'm the broker and the owner here, so I said I would go first. And I'm very excited to see everybody joining in for it. Turn off Netflix, and I'll give you a little inside scoop on who I am and how the heck I got here. So I have been doing real estate for almost 15 years already. We'll go back 15 years. I was 19-year-old Chris, who was a waitress. I was in college, and I was going to be a teacher, which I don't know how that happened, other than the fact that my dad kept hammering me saying that I would have good insurance and summers off. The idea of that just never really jived with who I am, and I love teachers. I think that there's a need for it, and you have a special place on this earth. But most days I don't even have enough patience for my own kids, let alone other people's children. So I did not think that that was going to work out for me. And at that point in my life, my sister and I were traveling back and forth to Nashville and doing all the Roses Wild stuff, for those that remember that. And I didn't feel like myself. I wasn't happy. I knew I didn't want to go to school for that. And so I quit school. I actually dropped out the first semester of my sophomore year, and my mom, being the positive, optimistic person she is like, why don't you get your real estate license? You're good with people. You can talk to anybody. You've seen me do it for a couple years now. You might like it. So I decided, what the heck, I had nothing to lose at that point. I knew I didn't want to be a waitress my entire life. So I joined and did the class at Mansfield and really hit the ground running. I was basically out of high school, and I started my 20th birthday at one of our now competitors in town. And the market then was so busy that I literally hit the ground running. I sold 30 houses my first year. I kind of knew what I was doing. I had a general sense of it, and looking back, oh my gosh, I was such a big liability, but that's a long time ago, so that ship has sailed. But anyway, I was young, I was hungry, I had learned from the people around me and watched my mom, watched everybody around me, and kind of made my own spin on it. It was just me. I had grown up working with my mom from the time I was 5 years old, going to craft shows with her. I could talk to anybody. I was not shy, and I had a general sense of the components of a house and a septic system and construction, just grown up with my dad being handy and kind of being involved in a little bit of everything. So the first year, like I said, I sold a ton of property, and I wasn't married, I didn't have kids, and I could work 7 days a week, 24/7, and I was obsessed. I wanted to be number one, so that was my goal. And there was a flip side to that, though. I was a 20-year-old young girl, so nobody took me serious. It's a male-dominated industry in our area, especially at that point, and the closest person in age to me was in their mid-30s. So I had to put in 200% to really prove myself and show that I wasn't an idiot. I knew what I was doing, and that I would work hard for them and find them the right property or sell their property or do whatever. So fast forward, let's see, I don't even know what year it was. I got married in 2011 and then had kids shortly thereafter, and had 5 years under my belt, 5 or 6 years at that point. And, I've always been so competitive. So at that number one, go, do what's best for my client. Like, I still wanted to be that person, but I also wanted to have kids and be that to my kids and as a wife and all these things. And, balance was very, very difficult. I felt very guilty when I would be at showings and I'd have to pay a babysitter to watch my kids on the weekends so I can go show property. But I also felt guilty when I was with my kids because I felt like my clients would think less of me because I wasn't only dutiful to them. And, it took a lot of Jeremy would hammer me, you need to find balance and structure and turn it off at some point. And, it's not easy. And it's never easy. But as I got older and more established and more repeat and referral business, like I was able to do that more. So 2016, Mom decided that she wanted to just be an agent again and sell the business. So, I didn't know if I wanted to at that point. I didn't know if I wanted to just take the easy way out and work for someone else again. Did I want to bite the bullet and buy the building and the business and the whole shebang? Or, did I just want to do my own thing and start from scratch? There was a lot of pros and cons to all of it. And at that point, I had like 40 listings myself. And I couldn't leave my people because they were my people and they were there because it was me, not because it was Mountain Valley or whatever. And, at that point we'd had a lot of turnover at the office and I decided to do it. At the time it was scary, like going over $300,000 in debt, and Jeremy had a good job at that point, but still nothing's guaranteed. There's no steady paychecks in real estate. You are commission only. So, and if I was the one selling the real estate plus trying to train people and hire people and do all these things, like it was kind of, for the first year, it really felt like it was even amplified more than just being a realtor selling real estate 7 days a week. I was kind of wearing all the hats, and I hired all new staff, rebranded the whole business, new website, new logo, new everything, and handpicked every single person that works here. And, I had no credibility other than my real estate sales to back me up. And I had people apply for different things, and you can't say yes to everybody, but you also, sometimes I feel like, and I've done it several times, like Rhonda wanted to be the secretary here, and I told her, no, but I will hire you as a realtor. Or Amy, she was detailing cars, and I knew she had done real estate a little bit, and I literally was like a stalker and stopped at her house one day and said, if you can work as hard as you do washing cars, you can sell real estate. And hired her. And literally, Karen was our admin here at the office, and we literally were this not weird, but combination of all these unique personalities and backgrounds. And not that I was desperate, but I kind of was at the time, just gathered all these people, trained them, and got everything rolling. And, it's been a whirlwind. That's almost 4 years ago already. It's been a lot of fun, and we have Kurt, and we have Brandon and Phyllis, and we have a couple agents that were agents in New York working here now. The thing that I think has always set Mountain Valley Realty apart and myself is, we don't do this for a hobby. I like to say we're high performing because we become obsessed and we hustle, and even the agents that work for me, if that's not their natural disposition, I kind of pound that into them. I make everybody set goals and how much money they want to make, how many houses they want to sell, and I really drive that. The other thing is, personalized service. Every single person is so different, and you can't, it's not cookie cutter, especially in our area. Every property is so different, and we deal with diverse, everything from commercial to land to anything that you can think of. And you have to take every single deal and treat it personally, and every listing, you can't market a business the same way that you market a house on Main Street. Everything is so different, and we've always tried to advertise exclusively like that and really go above and beyond. And, we're just down to earth, nice, normal people. So that always goes really far. When you come into our office, it just feels different. We want people to feel comfortable and get to know us and just not have that stuffy operating room feel. And above and beyond all, and when I'm hiring and everything, we have integrity. There are many situations where we have the opportunity to, have deals happen, and it's not, I'm trying to think of an example. We have stuff where people don't disclose things about their property that they should. And we deal with very vulnerable situations. And, sometimes people can be kind of shady and do tricky, shady stuff. And, we don't. If it's not legal or if we have information, we disclose it. And, a lot of times that means you don't get the sale and you don't make the money, but we have our clients' interest at heart and we put them first above and beyond anything else. And, or there's times when I tell my agents, you may sell or show properties to a buyer for 2 years and then they drive around and see a for sale by owner, forget to call you and buy it. And you have all that time and effort into it and don't get anything from it, but it's all part of it. There's a lot of highs and a lot of lows in what we do, but we always have a smile on our face and we always are hustling and trying to do a good job for everybody. So we have a lot of new exciting things going on at Mountain Valley Realty too, and we will continue to explain that to everybody. So that's a little bit about me. 15 years went by in a blink of an eye. That's why I have a lot of hair dye, and Sherry Smith does my hair every 7 weeks because it can be stressful, but we love it and it's very addictive. And so what I'm going to be doing, ideally on a weekly basis, even if my people don't want to do it, we're going to be doing live interviews with each of them so you can get a feel for them and their personalities and what sets them apart and makes them different in the marketplace and what they can do differently for you with all your real estate needs. So you can find us, Mountain Valley Realty, at mvrwellsboro.com. We're on Tioga Street in Wellsboro, right across the street from a very nice brand new car wash. And our phone number is 570-723-8484. And we can help you with all your real estate needs, whether you're looking for a rental, you're selling something, you want to buy, you don't know how the process works. We get all sorts of calls. Do you know people that clean houses or mow lawns or whatever? We are here to help you out, and we look forward to that. So have a happy Saturday, and if you ever have any questions at all, give us a call, and I'm sure I'll be seeing you guys all soon.